Hello and welcome to the Real-Time Forex Trader. It is 5:57 in the morning in London, GMT. This is the IG trading platform. We're here trading euro dollar. We got one short on this morning, just before 5 o'clock, caught a couple of pips on that trend. Then it was time for coffee and breakfast. Markets bottomed out here, 108.25, and has been coming up since. And if you notice, this downtrend is now well and truly broken. So, market's coming up. I'm waiting to see what it does at 6 o'clock. If we go to the hourly, it's looking quite flat overall, but that's in a bit of an uptrend. You can see it's come back down to the trend line here, bounced off it, come up. So this is what we're looking at the moment. 10 minutes, quite flat, but in an uptrend. 1 minute. Oh, there we are. Grinding up. Really, we're looking to see where the market's going next with this. But 6 o'clock, we shall see. Let's see what any buyers or sellers do on the hour. A little bit early for a lot of London traders to be at their desks, but we shall see. So 30 seconds to go. I don't suppose there's going to be any huge movements at 6, but it could well be a turning point, or it could be a decent amount of order flow coming in from automated trading. So let's see. See, price dropping off a bit. Now, that's probably most of the automated trading. Is it just going to carry on going up from here? It's below the trend line here. Re-establishing itself, I think, above the trend line here. Difficult one to call at the moment. I mean, that was the point when it's changed. We're now 10 pips into a bull run, so plenty of people who've bought down here are nicely in profits. And the question is where is it going next? And we've just got to sit here really and wait for the market to show its hand. I mean, I was half tempted to put a cheeky short on at 35 since it's had 10 pips, but it is naughty. It's trying to pick points at which the market will turn, which is notoriously dangerous. See, the previous points of resistance here, around 33, 34, it just went straight through them. And I would reckon that is because at 6 in the morning, or coming up to it, the market participants here, which are mainly from the Asian session, are winding down and they're going home. And this is the beginning of the London session, and there's, you know, new market participants. So I was expecting the possibility of a bounce off there, and it just didn't happen. So what we're waiting for is some reason to enter, and we don't really have one at the moment. All we've got is trend continuation. And, you know, had we been in here, 28, round about the 29s, you know, that would have been fine. But the question is now, is how much further has this got left to run? And we just don't know. So this is a game of cat and mouse, sitting and waiting our opportunities to present themselves. And this is what a lot of day trading is about. Time in front of the screens. I mean, we're a little early here to the market, really. Not many people in London are at their screens. I'd have thought they might start turning up round about 6:30 if they're keen. I know a lot of traders do. Certainly sevens, they'll start turning up to work. 7:30, ready to trade maybe. Look, you see, the market's hesitating a bit now. There's some sellers out there now. You know, a couple of big long red candles there. Is that sellers? Or put it another way, it looks like sellers are happy to sell at this level. That's been lifted another pip. So market continuing to grind higher. You know, or is it? Is it hovering around this level, this 36 level? You know, and that's all it peaked to. Is it turning? I mean, it could well pull back good 3-4 pips there. Very tempting to put a cheeky short on. Wow. I don't even know if that went through. It hasn't. Why hasn't it come up on the positions there? No, it has. Now, was I a little bit, yeah, and look at the price we got right down here. Probably needed to have got it on there. So, let's see if any profit gets offered. And it's beginning to form up under the trend line. No, it's had a 10 pip run. It's quite likely to have a pullback. So we shorted at 35.2. Can we get 34.2 or 33s offered? Or is that all it's got on the pullback? This looking a bit undecisive. It might have been a little bit too keen to get into that, and that's another reason why you open up with minimum size. You can always add more size to it should the trade start going nicely in your favour and your instincts and predictions proved right. But if they're not, we can get out of this with a small loss. It's not the end of the world. And it's beginning to look like it's hesitating round this level. Might not be enough though. We'll see. Let's be ready in case we're offered a couple of pips. So, very, very marginally in profit. And let's see if this can form up below the trend line and if we can break this one. And is that the peak? I don't know. We shall see. It all looks very easy in retrospect. But the reality of trading as the market unfolds in front of you, very different. Where's it going? See, it's getting closer and closer to this trend line. It's either going to go through it or bounce off it. And we're none the wiser at the moment. Where are you going? Not really looking like it wants to come much below this level. 34.5. We're just not quite getting there. Not unless it's forming up under the trend line now. Right. So we're about half a pip in the money. We were. Let's see what this might offer us. You see, down to the trend line here, but is it going to form up under it? It's roughly doing it here, coming down in waves. But it really doesn't look like the market has any great conviction one way or the other. going. So we're about half a pip in the money. This 34 level's all it's been down to before. Aha. Right, we should be getting out of this soon. We're over a pip in the money. Just wondering if it's going to run a bit lower. Give it a little chance. No, I'm tempted to close this out soon. It's not a huge profit, but profits are profits. It's hesitating, isn't it? I think we'll take that. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. And there we go. It's dropped a little more. Just a bit too early to close there.